Hello guys, welcome back to a shitty video. I'm joined here with Leonard today.
Hello.
We're going to be doing, this is my, I don't know how to call this, my 1,000 views special for April Fools, I guess. But this is a game that I brought with my own money. It's a really good game. So me and Leonard are going to play it for the next 10-20 minutes, I guess. And we're going to do our live reactions to it. It's quite funny so far, actually, and the story is really good. So Leonard will be doing the voices of all the females, and I'll be doing the main character. So we're going to go ahead now. Okay, Leonard, go read.
Good. But Kemi, for Sora it can be painful. Kaori decided to enlighten her. Dad? How, Dad? The shorty with anxiety and demands stared at the aunt. Well, you know, men need a discharge, otherwise it can be painful.
They're talking about him getting a boner, by the way. Oh, I love this game, like this heart.
That's why Oni-chan is always so eager to go to the bathroom in the morning.
Is this me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And don't you want to pee in the morning? No. And don't you want to pee in the morning? I decided to change a topic. I decided to change a topic of conversation.
But I don't pant so hard in there, and sometimes even groan. The shorty burst out laughing.
Akemi, me and Kazumi tried to appeal to the sister's conscience, but unfortunately the shorty didn't have one. Are they talking about his dick or something?
I don't bloody know. What's the big deal? Akemi is just interested in what does Oni-chan do in the bathroom in the morning.
The same thing I do in the evening. I said, sitting at the table.
In the bathroom. Trust me, Akemi knows what sounds you make when you go to the bathroom.
Read it, Leonard.
Akemi, watch just.
Akemi, me and Kazumi moaned, and the Aunt Cora just couldn't stop laughing.
That's a weird ass aunt.
Yeah. I, as always, was going to academy. What the fuck is this English? Accompanied by Kazumi and Akemi. But if the elderly sister grandly went nearby, only a little closer than accepted, Akumi hung on my hand all the way.
Don't just hang on, Sora.
You added a word there.
You are heavy, Kazumi once again said to her. Not heavy at all. Akemi's only snuggling and doesn't hang, the little sister protested. And again, her children's manner to speak in the third person. When will you grow up? Kazumi went on. You're just jealous because you can't touch Oni-chan like I do. Really? I am what? A child to make Sora feel uncomfortable? Look at his face. He isn't happy with the thing you're doing at all. Oni-chan is angry with Akemi? In the little sister's voice, I heard a crying note.
Not at all. I rushed to assure her, being afraid that now because of the fact that I made the sister cry, her admirers' academy would smear me on a wall. But everyone's staring at us. Perhaps you can go on by yourself.
Sora, you break Akemi's heart. Why do you have to look back at these small-minded people? In Akemi's eyes, the tears was shining already.
Look at that. Look at all those tears on her face.
So sad. 1,000 like.
Unlike me, sisters could call others small-minded because they always got the highest points and they managed to success in anything they took. And I couldn't brag even about being a mid-range. What's that mean?
The broken English, man.
Do what you want, but please don't cry, I sighed warily. Akemi was lit up with a happy smile, having received a starting signal on further stickings. Dissatisfied, Kazumi plucked her lips.
Good morning, pervert family. My classmate Sekio greeted us.
We're not perverts, we just love each other.
You are pervert otaku wannabe. Akemi sniffled.
Oh my god.
Kemi sniffed at her.
Morning, I intently responded to her greeting. Whoopsie, sorry. I forgot.
You're gonna move it along. Or...
Seki was quite a nice girl, though she could of course be more delicate. I'm reading this in like a robot voice, just because you know that's the kind of voice
That's
I'm imagining.
English it is.
Yeah, Kazumi hasn't awarded her even with a look, completely ignoring someone else's remarks on our relationship. Why did he do that?
You look gorgeous, as usual, though.
Ooh.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous, gorgeous baby. XXXXXXX.
Sora-kun, could you let at least one of the sisters go free? After all, being greedy is bad.
Who exactly can't get free in here? I grumbled.
You absolutely don't appreciate what you have, silly. Girls, you have completely spoiled him.
Why did you go
Because it says
It's not your business. At the same time, Akemi and Kazumi objected.
Okay, fine. I stop. Under a severe look of both sisters, Sekio hurried up to raise hands, recognizing her defeat.
The rest of the way to the academy passed in silence. Also, we ran out of ideas to say. In the hall separation... What the fuck? In the hall separation with the sisters became a huge scene. She sucked me
I
off.
assume that means when they, like, yeah. Akemi loves Oni-chan so strongly and will miss him so much. The little sister hung on my neck, rubbing me on a cheek.
Okay. Kazumi, so passionately going nearby a minute ago, immediately grabbed the sisters by a collar and dragged her away from me.
You are absolutely shameless. Go to the lecture hall right now, Kazumi shouted at her. And you are two-faced. You would hang on Oni-chan a long time ago if only you wasn't scared that he will hate you. Akemi got mad.
Perhaps you can talk back at home? We draw too much attention, I reminded the sisters. Kazumi immediately looked down at the floor and Akemi, though still leering at her sister, has nothing to put against. What? Has nothing to put against, yeah? The crowd around us has begun to resolve. That was such a big drama scene. So the show's over for today. Come on, game just end already.
I kinda feel sorry for your sisters. Oh, you're such a fool. Could you have a good time with both ones long ago? Who knows? Maybe they would finally stop fighting.
Seeker's words, as usual, was fully ignored by me. It was only morning and I was tired already, and everything what I could dream of was finally to be alone. On recess, I stayed alone in a lecture hall. There was a sports festival in academy and the whole lecture hall has gone to watch it. You could hear the noise all over the place. On recesses, Akemi came to my lecture hall a few times. She behaved quite friendly, sharply reacting only to especially catching ones. What? Guys were delighted, calling her the cutie. All this didn't please me at all. At home I couldn't have one step not having come across the little sister, and still at academy, that's really good, still at academy she continued to stalk me. Good thing though, her actions were limited to the fact that she sat next to me or on my desk. Knowing Akemi's habits, I could say for sure that her behaviour was surprisingly reserved. Oh, Leonard. On swimming lessons sitting in a corner, I tried to merge with a wall watching my classmates. Actually, I love this subject. Swimsuits... Oh my god. That got bad. Swimsuit suits on girls were pleasing to the eye, especially cool with this outfit on Yumiko?
There's Yumiko.
She had these outstanding forms just like Akemi, but Yumiko was much lower, and most importantly, she doesn't hang on girls with a modest and polite girl.
If only your sisters could see you now, they would definitely castrate you for the fact you slobber on Yumeko-chan. Sekiko hackled me.
Shut up, I blew her off.
Okay. I don't understand you. Akemi-chan body will be better and she wouldn't be against a little play with an Oni-chan. And notice the point to stare at Yumeko-chan.
I want to see the model now. For me, it's enough that she is not my sister. Leonard.
Oh, it's nothing. Trust me. If you'd go on your sisters, they jumped right away from you. Girls hate the guys obsessed with sex. You keeping aloof from is exact reason why they so much try to track your attention.
This is really good grammar. This is like... Oh, sorry, it's you.
This is like elementary. Just to be cool.
Yeah, just be cool. Just be cool, baby. Just be cool! Sorry.
Grab Akemi-chan's boobs couple times and she will begin to avoid you.
That's good grammar.
Stop. I'm not reading that.
slap Kazumi's Chan's ass and she won't even look at you again. The same classmates advice all over again. I probably deep in my heart, I was afraid that my sisters really wouldn't want to talk to me after this. That was the only reason why I haven't taken advice of Seki yet. My god, this is amazing. I was scared that the only people who always were around will turn away from me. Our parents worked abroad, arriving at best for a few weeks in a year to give Aunt Korea money for her education. They went back to America again. I was surprised that they still remember our names. Girls was acting with parents very cold. As for me, as long as I remember, I always tried to win their love, but my drawings and handmade thingies never made them happy, as well as my success at school. Mum and Dad praised only Kazumi and Ekimi, but for sisters it meant nothing, even opposite. These praises made them angry. Aunt different pronunciation every time. Aunt Corrie, Aunt Tish often asked parents to find more time for us, but it was useless. They were interested only in science. However, the aunt worked late hours and often at the weekends too. Sometimes she spent the time at work. In my earliest memoirs, Kazumi held my hand when I was crying. She said, "I'll suck your dildo. I will always be with you, Sora. Don't cry. Your sister will never leave you." And Akemi never cried about parents. She looked at me and smiled, and I smiled back. She fought with Kazumi, but she didn't cry. She had started to cry when she grew up. I understood that it's a good way to get anything from people. Oh, God, finally! And there's you.
Sora-kun, can I talk to you for a minute? Umeko, who approached me unnoticed, said to me quietly.
Sure, I said. I looked at the girl with a bit of surprise.
I meant alone. But first, I have to change clothes.
No!
So sad.
I nodded and followed her into the bathroom.
Our disappearance. Oh, it's you.
Our disappearance wasn't noticed by anybody. When we have disappeared around the corner, you can me turn back to me and turn red. Quickly said.
I love you, Sora. That's a bit far. It doesn't work like that, believe me.
Go then.
I understand this is unexpected, and still, could you give me a chance?
I took a screenshot.
But oh, that's you again, damn it!
But I don't understand, I murmured.
Really? You look at me, too. You have to understand me.
I watched at Yumeka just like those naked girls in magazines. But this was all like nothing. Honestly, most pleasant to me were Akemi and Kazumi, but as they were my sisters, it was kind of obvious that there was only brotherly feelings. It's just during a puberty time, your body could do some very crazy things. I read about it.
Let's try to go out, shall we? Yumeko looked at me timidly.
What? Okay, I murmured again.
Awesome! You won't regret it. Yumeko clapped her hands.
And I assume that Yumeko or anybody else, it doesn't matter. It was my time to start dating girls. Females. At the academy entrance, the little sister was waiting for me. Kazumi, as usual, was late on the kendo club training.
Did you miss me, having hung on my hand? She asked me her duty question.
Yep, I nodded as always. A minute. I'm waiting for it to load quickly. Satisfied with my answer, Ikumi went on talking about the girls and their problems with underwear and complaining how hard it is to find a bra for her breast size. I was delighted to see the house and relaxed, having decided that the most terrible thing for the today are now in the past. Sure they weren't. Sure what?
Do you know what kind of underwear I'm wearing today, Oni-chan? Coming close on me, Akemi whispered. Pink lacy panties and bra.
Look at her face. I need to choose from these different photos.
The panties were dense fabric elements, and the bra is transparent, and you can
see nipples through
through that. If you want, I can show you at home.
Having escaped from my sister's grasp, I rushed upstairs, hurrying up to the bathroom. I had a wank. Who in hell asked Akumi to whisper such dirty things on the street? Having left the bathroom, I found Akemi waiting for me outside.
Oh no. Oni-chan is so vigorous today, she noticed. Akemi should change her clothes. Sora, help Akemi.
No! Change yourself! It is hard, not my penis! It is hard or what? After all, you have to put it on.
But I can't reach a bra fastener. The little sister has falsely pouted her lips.
Stop fooling around, Akemi. I won't buy it. Change your clothes.
You'd like to help me before, she smiled sadly. You even measured my breast, holding it in your warm hands.
I was a little boy back then and didn't understand that it was wrong. I reddened, remembering how I really did help Akemi earlier.
But Akemi wants it. The sister stamped her leg. Akemi wants to wash as before with Oni-chan and to touch No, we're calling it.
Say it.
No.
Akemi wants to wash as before with Oni-chan and to touch his penis. Stop, Akemi, I moaned. Go on, Leonard.
You don't love me. The sister had started whining.
I turned away and disappeared in my room. It was above my forces to listen to Akemi's hysterics. Someone quietly knocked at the door and I put down the manga. Come in, Kazumi.
The dinner is ready. Aunt Kaori will be late today. She said not to wait for her.
Got it, I'm coming.
Sora, I wanted to ask you. Kazumi uncertainly started and she stopped right there. That's your line.
Okay. Oh. It's then it's you.
It's nothing. Hurry up or everything will cool down. and Akemi will be angry if you are late.
1 minute, Leonard.
Oh no.
I'm coming! I sighed, getting out of the bed and going after my sister. I've always found Kazumi amazing. In the childhood, she was taller than me and was brave to keep those vicious dogs away, so I thought that she was very strong. I remember in the kindergarten when I was asked what is the coolest superhero, I said that my Nissan is the strongest and coolest and that no superhero could be compared to her. Everybody laughed at me, then Kazumi, having heard those words, only smiled. I sucked my willy dry. Now I have grown up and become taller than her. She had long... Leonard, this is going to be like the last couple of minutes, by the way. She had long below the belt, perfectly smooth, brilliant black hair, her pubes. All I wanted, just to grab her locks, dancing around the hips. What the fuck? My own black hair always stuck out in different directions, and I couldn't do anything with that. When I was a boy, I kind of liked to play with Kazumi's hair, and the sisters laughed and never complained if I pulled her hair locks too hard. Thinking about it, I thought, when was the last time I heard Kazumi laughing? Seems like forever to me.
What took you so long? Akemi yelled as soon as me and Kazumi appeared in the kitchen.
Not so long, I followed Nissan's right away.
Not this Nissan again. Kazumi tells you something and you're right there to do anything. Do you love her more than Akemi? With tears in her voice, that shorty asked.
I love you equally, I grumbled, sitting down on the table. And I was thinking that even if I love the sisters equally, then still in different ways because they are so unlike each other. One asked me to grab my penis, literally 5 minutes ago.
You are so cruel, Sora.
Why so?
Because if you love both of us equally, then you don't love any of us, Akemi sobbed.
I also love Aunt Cora and Mum and Daddy.
Aunt is absolutely different thing.
You don't fuck your aunt, you fuck your sisters.
You can't love them at all. They don't deserve it. And actually, Akemi is upset that you compare her to others. The shorty was sulking.
Don't worry, even if I compare you to someone, you still will be different to anybody. I tried to console her, actually meaning that it really hard to find another so shameless girl.
And what about Kazumi? Akemi just couldn't stop.
Nissan is out of competition because she's a superhero, I answered, having made Kazumi laugh.
Huh? What kind of answer is that? The shorty was really annoyed.
But I preferred to say nothing, watching how the elderly sister's laughs hiding her smile with a palm. The ignorer Kemi shouted loudly and threatened us with a terrible revenge. I got used to that. There are three of us. That Akumi is strict and careful, Akumi is loud and annoying. And what if I start dating some girl? Is it going to change everything? After a dinner, I went to my room to read manga. Sumi stayed up to do some household chores. I didn't know what Akemi was doing, but suspected that she probably messing with Kazumi, since she doesn't stick to me. Once I thought of her, the door to my room was sharply opened.
Kazumi!
Leonard, that's not safe for the internet, is it?
We'll censor it in editing.
I won't. Go.
You won't. Kazumi said you should go. What's up? Akemi shouted, staying at the door.
You should knock before coming in without her. I might just put a black bar on it. Turning around, I grumbled.
If I knock, I'm going to miss the most interesting part, the shorty objected.
What's the interesting part?
What do you think?
I felt the mattress caved in under her weight. Oh, fat one. Having looked back to avoid possible consequences, I saw how Akemi, wearing only a t-shirt and underwear, is trying to get on me, flashing her panties. Akemi, what are you doing? I panicked.
I want to give on the channel. This is the smile.
Please don't. I've got to go to the bathroom. While I was denying and struggling, I ended up right under her body, lying on my back, and now perfectly see the white panties.
Oh, does Oni-chan like this? Akemi exclaimed.
Having tilted her head to her shoulder and looking at my reddened face, she carefully started moving at her hips. For a fine fabric of sweatpants, Akemi could feel an erection just fine. What is this? That's it. Get off me. And though I had said this out loud, I took no actions to drive her away.
Akemi will stop if someone lets her to wash up together.
Now that's a blackmail. Say these words were more and more troubling for me.
Maybe, but if Oni-chan doesn't hurry up to agree, then he...
What the fuck is this game, Leonard? What did you give me?
I thought you paid for this with your own money.
Oh yeah, what did I buy? Then he's gonna come. That was the very thing I wanted to do most in the moment. What? What? He wants to do this, Leonard. Fine, fine. Just get off already. Cool. Leonard, go.
I love you, Sora. Akemi kissed me in her cheek and ran out of the room.
Leonard, I think I'm going to end the video here. I'm saving the game now. Fucking hell, man. Okay.
Play this again.
Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, if this video gets 10 likes, I'll make a part 2 maybe. This has been an April Fool's video, I guess. With my friend Leonard. He definitely didn't pay for the game and said that I had to play it. If you like this content, subscribe, I guess.
This was your own term.
If you liked the content, subscribe, I guess. And stay in for next time. Whatever. I don't play these games normally, just trying to let you know. This is a one-time thing, hopefully. Just please don't like this to 10 fucking likes so I don't have to play this shitty game again. Thank you for watching. It's been Rogue Exile masturbating out. Sorry, I mean signing out.
YouTube, I am playing Pokemon on a server that you should play. I'm singing a bit. It's my game. Pokemon, 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 Pokemon.